Galloway tears into hypocritical Sturgeon who joined SNP when it fought for Brexit. George Galloway has accused SNP leader Nicole Sturgeon of hypocritical opportunism after she marked Britain's departure from the EU with a vow to return to the bloc with an independent Scotland. The former Labour MP said Ms Sturgeon had once backed an EU referendum and claimed she would have dragged Scotland out of Europe with no deal had the country won its independence ballot in 2014. He said, Sturgeon's faux Europeanism is hypocritical opportunism. She joined SNP when it fought for Brexit. She backed a referendum on the EU because they were robbing our fish. If she'd won in 2014 she would have dragged us out with no deal. She's a wee parish pump nationalist, that's all. Mr Galloway's outburst came after Ms Sturgeon has said Europe should keep a light on as Scotland will be back soon. The First Minister tweeted her message to Brussels just after the Brexit transition period formally ended at 11 p.m. last night. Ms Sturgeon reiterated the SNP's call for an independent Scotland to join the EU. Tweeting a picture of the words Europe and Scotland attached by a love heart, she said, Scotland will be back soon, Europe. Keep the light on. The image had previously been projected onto the side of the EU Commission building in Brussels. Earlier, a small group of demonstrators gathered outside the Scottish Parliament at Holyrood to protest against Britain's departure. Around 12 people took part in the socially distanced Yes for EU event. Morag Williamson, from the group, said, We are very sad and very angry at the same time. We don't want to leave the family of Europe, but we are being dragged out against our will. Scotland's trading and travel relationships with EU countries are now be governed by the agreement announced by Mr Johnson on Christmas Eve. But Scotland's Constitution Secretary Mike Russell said the separate Brexit arrangements for Northern Ireland and Gibraltar showed independence was the only alternative as the transition period expired. He was reacting to news that a draft agreement had been reached between the UK and Spain to keep the border with the Rock open. While Scotland has the same trade arrangements with the EU as England and Wales, there is a separate Northern Ireland protocol to avoid a hard border with the Republic and a separate treaty now covers Gibraltar.